What if I told you there's a place in India where people are legally allowed to carry guns without a license, where soldiers are basically born into the family, and the landscape looks like it fell straight out of heaven? That place actually exists. It's called Coorg, and this chapter is packed with exam-ready facts most students skim right past. We're covering Coorg by Lokesh Abrol from your Glimpses of India chapter. This chapter is basically a travel piece. The author is taking us on a tour of this hill district, its people, its culture, and its adventure spots. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to write if this comes up in your board exam. Let's dive in. The chapter opens with a gorgeous line. The author calls Coorg a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This is personification and imagery rolled into one. Basically, the writer is saying this place is so beautiful, it feels unreal, like it floated down from paradise itself. Drifted here means carried gently, like something floating in air. Exam tip, remember the location? Coorg, also called Kodavus, is the smallest district of Karnataka, sitting midway between Mysore and Mangalore. This is a common one-mark question. Now here's something interesting. Coorg isn't just hills. 30% of it is covered in evergreen rainforests, and it's famous for coffee and spice plantations. During monsoons, it rains so heavily that tourists actually avoid visiting. But here's the good news. The season of joy, as the author calls it, runs from September to March, with perfect weather and the air literally smelling like coffee. Imagine breathing in coffee all day. Sounds like a dream for chai and coffee lovers. But now pay attention, because this next part is asked almost every year. Who exactly are the people of Coorg? The author gives us a fascinating theory. The Coorgis might be descendants of Greek or Arabic soldiers. As one story goes, part of Alexander the Great's army moved south along the coast and settled here because going back home became impractical, basically too difficult. These soldiers married local people, and you can still see traces of that foreign culture in their martial traditions, meaning traditions related to war, their marriage customs, and religious rituals, which are quite different from mainstream Hindu practices. The Arab origin theory gets extra support from their traditional dress, a long black coat with an embroidered waist belt called the Kuppia, which closely resembles the kuffia worn by Arabs and Kurds. This small detail is often asked as a two-marker, so remember that word, Kuppia. By the way, if these quick chapter explanations are actually helping you skip rereading the entire textbook, do hit like and subscribe. It genuinely helps us keep making these for you. Now here's where the chapter gets really exciting, the bravery and adventure part. Coorgi homes have a beautiful tradition of hospitality, and families love telling tales of valor, meaning stories of courage and bravery about their sons and fathers who served in the army. And this isn't just talk. The Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army, and General Cariappa, the first chief of the Indian Army, was himself a Coorgi. That's a huge deal. Imagine your hometown producing the very first head of the entire Indian Army. Board point, Kodavus, the people of Coorg, are still the only community in India today permitted to carry firearms without a license. This single fact appears again and again in exams, so don't miss it. Then the chapter shifts into nature mode. The river Kaveri originates from the hills and forests of Coorg, home to the mahasur fish, kingfishers diving for their catch, and squirrels and langurs mischievously dropping fruit into the water just to watch the ripple effect. Honestly, sounds like nature's own entertainment channel. Even elephants get bathed in the river by their mahouts. This is where most students get confused between Masir the fish and Mahout the elephant caretaker. Don't mix them up in your answer. The most laid-back, relaxed people apparently transform into adventure junkies here, with river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking all available. There are also walking trails loved by trekkers, and wildlife like macaques, Malabar squirrels, and slender lories watching visitors from the trees. The author even jokes that he personally prefers to step aside for wild elephants. Understandable. Honestly, finally the climb to Brahmagiri hills gives a panoramic view, meaning a view of a wide stretch of land of the misty Coorg landscape. There's also a rope bridge leading to the island of Nisargadhama, and visitors might run into Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement nearby at Bylakuppe, dressed in red, ochre, and yellow robes. This shows how Coorg isn't just about nature, it's a place full of unexpected cultural surprises too. So to wrap it up, this chapter paints Coorg as a place where breathtaking nature, deep-rooted martial tradition, and rich cultural diversity all exist together. The author's purpose is to show us the incredible variety within our own country, how one small district can hold so much history, adventure, and beauty. Common exam question: what is the story about the Kodavus people's descent? Use the Alexander's army and Arab origin points we just covered, plus the Kuppia detail as evidence. So if you remember these key points, themes, and important moments, you'll be well prepared for your exam. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next chapter.